So, welcome to Touchdown, the last case of the Microsoft Excel Collegiate Challenge 2024 qualification. And an interesting one, this was the case where I only made errors in this qualification round, so yeah, we will see. It's something a little bit about, yeah, it's more like a game case or an error case. Nothing to do much that with data and also not a map case. Fortunately. So, on what play does the first touchdown occur? So, X match, the touchdown labeling is TD in here, close the bracket, check with the example, drag this down, drag this down. So far, so good. Touchdown, how many times does a play appear in a game? So, first, this is our play. I want to have there the symbol because in the table it's also the symbol. And then I want to do an count if in this range for the symbol. I fixed this, so no needs to do there something, and you see it's the same as in the example is right, so the rest should be also right, but we can check here with the hints between 60 and 70, between that, so should be right. So, how many points in total are scored in each game? So I need here two countifs. First, a countif for touchdown. Touchdown is TD. Multiply with 6 points for touchdown plus countif for field goal scored, and the symbol is FGS. Multiply this with 3, and we get to the answer. We can drag this down. Now we're getting here such an code instead of this splitted one, but yeah, with a text split this isn't a problem. Change of possession. When is the first play of the second team? So when is there a change of possession? So text split this, and then I did an X match from this in filter if this equals yes. So if there is a change of possession, yes, close all the brackets, and now an is number, so to get their true and false values, and where there is a true value there is a change of possession, or after that, so in this case 9, and then I did an X match for true or for 1, and then minus the array, and then plus 1, Control X, get this in here, drag this down. We have fixed here everything, so no worries, and we are done with level 4. Level 5, longest consecutive streak of runnings. Running plays in each game. So here 10, split this. So here this is a streak, for example. Now we have splitted this, and I now want to determine if this is an R, and then I use the scan function. lambda AB if B equals, so use here minus minus and initial value is 0, sorry for that. If B equals 1, then A plus 1, otherwise 0. We have an error here. So, and now we want to have the maximum, and we have our longest streak here. Copy this in, copy this down, drag this down. 2 levels to go and a few bonus questions. On what play does the X possession begun? So change of possession is done here. So I copy this formula down. But here, this is my code. And here I want to have all this here. And then I will show you this. And then I use here also an scan function starting from 0 or from 1. And then a sum. And then I want to X match here the 22nd in this array. 132. Need to check this with the example. The example answer is 47. And here it's 46 because the possession thing is afterwards. Check this down, 135, and also in between the hints, so this should be right. How many points does the team score in each game? Okay, so I used a data table for level 7. Example 7, X lookup. Here returning this code. Returning this. Now I want to determine if there is a change of possession. So this number, I could have also used my formula. X match this in filter. In filter. And this if this is yes. I should have worked here with named rangers. There is a change of possession. Minus minus, then a scan function. Scan function 0 scanning this. Sum. Are we starting from 1? So this is C and this is T. And then I use the mod, or I can also use the isort function, because alternating minus minus, yeah, because alternating, if there is true, then it's team 1. If there is a 0, then it's team 2. So because they are every time alternating. And now I need to determine how many points they get. So X lookup for this in here, returning the point, and then I didn't group by 4, 0 and 1. 0 is team 2, 1 is team 1, and these are my values, and I want to have a sum here, and I need this to call. Or is there an argument? No. So, and then I get there for team 1, or what is asked, I don't know, for winning team is asked. So it's max of those both. And I get the same answers in the example. Copy the code in here, equals this. Then use a data table on this. And I have my answers. So far so good. Now going to the bonus questions. I need to pay extra attention there because bonus 2 to 3 I also got, or I got wrong in the live attempt. So I also don't know if I'm right then. So how many runs across all level in level 1? So R, yeah. And then how many passing play occurs? Is this the Okay, so 1 to 3. I have there a bonus setup lambda I can use on this. No, this is too wide. So 2. So here I have all the game data then for the 3 levels that are of interest. And now I want to count passing play. What is a passing play? It's this. Isn't this an easy count of this? I don't know. Count if but this would lead to the same answer I gave before, and my answer was wrong. So I don't know. Caught, dropped, intercepted. For level 2, do not include column G. Excluding examples, yes, also. Column G is not of interest because column G is this. Crazy. So I think I will then skip this here because I don't know what is the case here. Excluding examples, how many passing plays occur? What is a passing play? I don't know what a passing play is. I think it's those 3. Caught, dropped, intercepted. Huh. I need to check this. Yeah, this doesn't help. Excluding examples, how many passing plays occur? Include pass caught, pass dropped, and pass intercepted. Hmm. Large data set. Probably my formula was wrong. This, and this. No, I don't know what's wrong here. I probably don't understand the question, so bonus 2 I skip here until I get clearance. How many times does the most frequent play occur? So this is also, okay, I can't think of why I did this wrong. This is probably to do with the data. I think needs to be the data. So I need to check here. This probably it was the formula which is wrong. So here 149. These are 150 off. Okay, now I see what I got wrong here. I shouldn't have used here the bonus setup kind of formula here, because this is somehow broken, or they've added a new kind of thing here. I don't know. That was my error. Bad. So I should have copied in here the game separately. Would have took me not too much longer. And then I would have scored the points. Yeah. So here, yeah, this should be right. 516. Oh boy, that's a horrible mistake. I need to check my lambda afterwards. Oh, it isn't mine. I think it's from Eric, so but I can't blame him. How many times does the most frequent play occur? So most of large data set. But now I know what my error was. And the most frequent occurs that much. 29110. Yeah, horrible. So on how many total points are scored by both teams for levels 4 to 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, that I should have gone right. Or done right. So move or copy. Bonus 4. Widen this XLOOKUP. Lookup array is then here. Ah, okay. Now I see my second error for this kind of answer, because I've only looked up in this column here, but here there's something switched. That's a horrible mistake. Oh, yeah. Okay. So then, how did I do that? Copy this kind of stuff in. It's so unfortunate. Never mind. But now I know where my errors are. So and then I use here sequence 80 levels from 61 on until 140. Yes. Before X lookup for this in here, returning this. Yeah, we will have an error here, but not here. Equal sequence 80 from 61 on. Make a data table here, or make it wider. And now we want to have the total points, I guess. Yeah. So I don't need here a max, I need here sum. And then I need a sum of all of this. And you will also see here, if I type in here 61 in, then I would have here a result. 4884. Still recording here. In level 7, what is the sum of the scores of the losing team? If a game ends in a tie, do not count either team's score toward the total. Okay, I'm impressed that I read that properly. So here, so we use here the min. So if this, if this is unequal to this, then I use a min of this, otherwise 0, and then sum 447 minus 5. And now this is like B2 and 3. And now here those answers are different than my answers I gave in the live attempt, but they should be right. Otherwise everything is, except for one, 42. 42 I need to check. 42 is here. Okay, there was something odd. Yeah, this was like a copy error by myself. But this didn't happen EZ in the live attempt. That this was because, yeah, but now it should be right here. Everything else is right. I know also bonus 2 and 3, I made the horrible mistake of counting too much on my lambdas and not copy that manually in. Or I have also a macro for this, but this will not work with MECC cases. And also bonus 5, bonus 4, I had also an error. And what was the error there? Not properly copying those kind of stuff in, because here was a shift here for level 6. So as far as I know, with a little bit more time, I should have scored 100%, but never mind. I hope you had fun with those kind of cases, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for attention.